name is Maya, and stay tuned. So today is a video I haven't uploaded all week because I just don't know what to do anymore. I'm so confused like what to do on YouTube anymore. And my mother-in-law, well, I go to school, Brandon goes to school, then he goes to work, and then my mother-in-law babysits now, so like I can't just like tell her like let's make a video because like everybody's kind of busy. I cut my bangs and they already grew. If you could tell, they're all up in my eyes. So I just want to do the TMI tag. I feel like that tag is gonna be funny, but I'm only gonna answer the questions that I want to answer because I feel like some stuff I'm not ready to put my business out there yet. Like I'm not that comfortable yet to put my business out there, so I'm just gonna do certain questions. So my biggest turnoff in a person, I don't think this means sexually, I think this means like anything in general. My biggest turnoff in a person is when like you can't vibe with them, like if you meet them and everything's cool, right? You think everything's cool, and then they go home or they go to, you know, friends, mutual friends, and tell them things. And fake people, there's my biggest turnoff. Just keep it real with me. You don't like me, you don't like me. You like me, you like me. Like, just keep it real. My biggest turn on in a person, Brando. Biggest turn on. And I said nothing sexual, right? At what age did you realize Santa was not real? I always knew Santa wasn't real. I think. And then other than that, I don't know. At what age did you have your first kiss? I think I was 12. 12 or 13. The biggest lie I've ever told. I don't tell lies. I mean, when I was younger and I first met Brando, I would lie. Well, I would lie that he was going. Okay, I wouldn't lie where I was going. I would tell them, oh, I'm going to the movies with my friends. And Brando was my boyfriend. And I just wouldn't say Brando was coming. I would just say, I'm going to the movies with my friends. And so I would lie about that. But I don't even lie about nothing. Do you hate anyone right now? I don't hate anybody. I just dislike people. Piercings, tattoos, no. I just have these piercings. Have you ever been in a physical fight? You already know that answer. It's yes. And I'm not afraid to get another one. To your knowledge, have you ever been cheated on? To my knowledge, I know that I've never been cheated on. Have me and Brando had our problems? Of course, but him like actually cheating on me, no. Have you ever been betrayed by someone you care about? I actually have, you know, by my friends. I feel like I really cared about them. I really enjoyed their friendship. I cared. Like, I was young. I thought they were my friends. I thought I could trust them, and they betrayed me, and I feel like that made me have my guard up with girls in general. So there's only a few girls on my list. Like, maybe the amount of girls I talk to is like 5 of them, and they're ones I really trust. Have you ever given or received a hickey? I've given and received, but I've been with Brando all my life, so just by Brando. What? Have you ever have you ever kissed someone below the belt? I said not sexual. um have you ever lied to get out of trouble? Like I said, I used to sneak around with Brownlow, but when my grandma told me like I better stop going out with him, I wouldn't lie. I would be straight up and I would be like, he's my boyfriend, like I'm gonna go out with him. And eventually she just came around to it and she was like, well, let's take him to bingo. And I was like, okay. And then yeah, so I would get in trouble, but I wouldn't lie to get out of it. Have you ever liked a person your friend was dating? My friend dated Brando in 6th grade for like a day, and I loved Brando since I first laid eyes on him. So technically, yeah, I did like. Have you ever been heartbroken by a guy? No, because Brando's like never hurt me like that. But like by death, yes. So like I've been heartbroken, but in a different way. If that makes sense. How many relationships have you had? Brando is my first relationship. My first relationship that I meet his mom, I meet his dad, like I'm involved with his family. He's my first and hopefully my only relationship. When did you lose your virginity? I don't know when. If you could bring back a person from the dead, who would you bring back? That's easy, my mom. Like that. I would bring her back like that. No questions asked. If you could choose one Disney prince to marry, who would you choose? A Disney prince. I've always said I was Cinderella, just because of her situation, my situation kind of went together. So I've always said I was Cinderella. But about the Disney prince, I never really paid attention to them. I don't know. You could, what would you change about your first kiss? So when me and Brandon had our first kiss, we were watching a movie in science class, and if I were to change something about it, it would be the fact that somebody said, I dare you to kiss. Because I was laying on his lap. And they were like, I dare you to kiss. And I was like, okay. Like, I wish our kiss wasn't a dare. And I wish our kiss was like, okay. Like, it just happens, you know? But, I mean, it was still good. So what does it matter? If you had to live in the world of the last TV show you watched, where would you be living? In the Bad Girls Clubhouse. I've been watching that show again. And so that's where I'd be living. Mention a movie that always makes you cry. Always makes me cry. Marley and Me. Oh my god, that movie just takes it there. When the dog dies and they show all the flashbacks, my heart just, I can't take it. The scariest thing you have ever experienced. Actually, this is kind of funny. So, one of my friends, when I was younger, she would always be at my house, always spend the night. We would sleep together and stuff. So we were on my bed, and we would sleep like in a twin bed. And we would sleep in a twin bed, and I remember our feet were facing the window. And I remember her waking up and telling me that her feet got pulled. Like, she legit woke me up and told me, like, my feet got pulled. And I was like, don't be playing with me. Like, I'm asleep, right? I was like, calm my mom. Like, why are you waking me up? And she was like, no, for real. And, like, I remember being next to her. And she was like, is somebody playing, like, grabbing us from outside the window? Like, what? I was like, no, because at that time, my uncle lived with us and stuff. So I was like, no, like, it's like, late. Like, he's not going to be outside trying to, like, play with us. Especially if we're asleep. And I remember she was so scared, and I was like, just go back to sleep. And I felt her get pulled. Like, I don't know, I don't remember if it was her foot got pulled or like her blanket, because we shared a blanket, but I felt it when she woke me up. And she was like, you see, like, I wasn't lying. And we went with my mom. Like, we ran with my mom. I think is my sexiest feature? Nothing. I don't like myself, guys. What is the sexiest feature you love in the opposite gender? Okay, so I'm not attracted to girls, but I feel like girls are like, I don't know, like, how can I say this? When they wear their confidence nicely. Like, I feel like that's what makes you beautiful. When you wear your confidence and you know, like, you're the shit. Like, you know you're it. You know you're that girl. I like that. Mention something that makes you happy. Brando definitely makes me happy. Brando. Being alive and breathing every day makes me happy. And yeah, knowing my family's taken care of and protected makes me happy. Mention something that makes you sad. I feel like when I think a lot, I make myself sad about my mom. Just little things like that make me super sad. Hey guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys... My bangs are bothering me. I hope you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I hope you guys keep watching my videos. Stay tuned for next time. Maybe next time will be the spicy noodle with Brando. I don't know. But yeah, stay tuned. Bye.